Hey, what's up guys? So Black Friday is here, and with so many questions from you guys and requests on which projector you should buy, well, here's my Black Friday projector recommendations and the full roundup. We'll be covering the top 3 WXGA projectors I've tested this year that are actually worth buying. Next we'll be checking out the ever so popular and crowded $500 price point, and I'll give you my top 3 on that too. And then we'll also cover the 4K projector options that you can pick up this holiday season that is below $2,000. Not only that, check the link in the video description for some of my favourite deals and must-have tech for this holiday season. So with all that said, let's get started. So starting off with the best 3 projectors in the WXGA category. So firstly we have the CL760. This is an oldie, but it is definitely one of the best 720p WXGA projectors that you can actually buy in the affordable category. Perfect for gaming, and not only that, it has one of the best input lags. If you watch Projector Wars episode 2, you can actually see how good this thing was compared to what else there is on the market. The picture has a slight blue overtone, but then again, this is what you would expect with a cheap projector. Perfect for playing games and more than acceptable for watching movies. If you check this out on Amazon, it's about £170 to £190, but if you go check out on GearBest, they've got it on a flash deal for £108 right now. So link in the video description. Moving on. So in at number 2 we have the ALFwise X. Now when you guys ask me for a recommendation on a budget 720p projector, this is what I've been recommending all year. It happens to be one of my favourite, and it gives you a little bit more in terms of correcting the image or the colour on the skin tones, etc. So this one is perfect for gaming and for movies, and it gives you a little bit more of a sharper image than some of the other WXGA projectors we've tested. And in terms of white output, it's as good as it's going to get probably at this price. In terms of the price, GearBest have it on a flash deal for £111 right now. And then we come to last night's videos. Now if you guys missed it, I'll link in the video description. This is the Vankyo 510 Leisure, a projector that I was superbly impressed with the build quality, the overall look of the projector, and more importantly than anything else, the image quality and the colours this projector can generate is nothing I've seen out of a WXGA projector so far this year. In terms of brightness, it might not be as bright as something like the VivaBright GP100, but other than that, this projector has an image quality that is far more superior than anything else on the market in terms of WXGA projectors. Now to actually verify this a little bit more, just go ahead and check out the Amazon reviews on amazon.com and .co.uk. There is a ton of verified reviews, and honestly this thing looks very promising. I'm going to do some more further testing, so be sure to be on the lookout for that video. Moving on. So now let's move on to a price point of $500, which is honestly really crowded, but there are some great options with full 1080p native resolution. Let's check that out. So our first choice is the ViewSonic Pro 7827 HD. Now while a lot of you might consider the Optima HD 27E or something that should be crowned in this spot, this projector, the Pro HD, delivers a staggeringly sharp image. It's got the lens shift dial, and the overall build quality is pretty impressive on this. The image quality on this thing is one of the best that I have actually seen in 2018 once it's calibrated. The things that you actually have to watch out for this projector, while it might deliver a very clean signal through its HDMI port, it does have a very high lamp replacement cost, so just bear that in mind. Compared to some of the other projectors on the market, this is at least twice the cost in terms of replacing the lamp. So moving on. So in at number 2, I've picked 2 options. Whichever one you go for, you're in for a great experience. Sharp on all 4 corners, great black levels, and they're both perfect for both movies and actually playing games. Option number 1 is the BenQ HD 1070A, and that's 2200 lumens. Option number 2, if you suffer from rainbow effect, is the Epson 1060. Both will give you a fantastic home cinema experience at an affordable $500. So in terms of the number 3 spots, honestly, pound for pound or price to performance wise, the HD 143X is still one of my favourite 1080p projectors. Now this thing goes on Amazon all the time on a prime deal, so expect to pick this up from anywhere between $420 to even below on some of the deals that I've actually seen. This projector handles an ambient light, quite strong ambient light, pretty damn well as well, so no concerns in terms of just closing the blinds a little bit to actually watch a movie with the HD143X. In a completely dark environment, the image is detailed, it's sharp, and honestly, out the box settings on this projector were one of the best that I've actually seen. In terms of color accuracy and uniformity, it does a pretty good job, and it still remains as one of my favorite 1080p projectors of the year in terms of price to performance. So again, link in the video description if you want to go check it out. So now moving on to 4K projector options, I'm going to give you two options here again, just like the 1080p. The first being Optima's UHD 300X. Now when I reviewed this projector, ViewSonic had just launched the PX747, so this was selling for below £1,000 British, which was pretty damn good. I think it was on Amazon for around $1,200, so black levels were awesome. Noise level off this projector was fantastic. It was pretty good at gaming as well for the casual gamer, and sport mode on this was superb. So it's nice sharp image, good adjustability. The ViewSonic PX747 is my second choice. This thing was $999, and in terms of brightness, this was the brightest projector in its class. Again, it had the sharpness, just like the UHD 300X. I preferred the setup process on this, and as you can see, the image is staggeringly gorgeous. It's never going to translate on screen, but trust me when I say this thing is beautiful. Now this I'm expecting to go again below $999, so if you can actually snag a deal on Prime Day, be sure to be on the lookout for both of these projectors. I guarantee you will not be disappointed. And for those of you, if you follow me on Facebook for your over £1,200 to sub £2,000 4K projectors, then we'll be checking out the UHD 60 soon. And honestly, let me take it from me, the image quality on this thing is absolutely stunning. And the other option is the HT 2550 4K. Both of them are pixel shift, but both of them are under £2,000. This one at the moment is below £1,100, so absolute steal at that price, and I'm hoping that both of them will drop a little bit further ahead of Black Friday. In terms of any questions, as always guys, if you've got any questions, leave me in the comment section. So that wraps it up. Let's start that again. That wraps up the Black Friday deals video for 2018. Thank you for watching. My name is Mike, and I'll catch you on the next one.